Story that is all new for you tonight at 11. No more cell phones in the classroom. That is the latest executive order issued by Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin earlier tonight. Katie Lusso has been going through how this order will impact our schools. But Katie, I guess we should make it clear that an actual phone ban is still a ways off.
Yes, that is correct. And tonight, the Secretary of Education told me this is about having a conversation with parents and educators and coming up with a way in which kids aren't distracted by having their phones in class and parents aren't concerned they won't be able to get in touch with their kids in an emergency.
Cell phones play a huge role in almost all of our lives. But Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin doesn't want them playing a role in the classroom any longer. Tuesday, he signed an executive order calling on the Virginia Department of Education to come up with guidance for local school boards to make all K-12 classrooms across the Commonwealth cell phone free by the start of 2025.
It is time to deal with this crisis.
Amy Gadara is the Secretary of Education for Virginia.
These phones have been a distraction and keeping their children from doing what they're supposed to be doing in school, which is learning.
Studies done by the American Psychological Association and U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention link social media and cell phone use to increasing rates of anxiety, depression, and self-harm in kids.
And now we have the research to show it is literally impacting child development.
She says they're also setting aside $500,000 for schools to use for mental health resources.
Buying lockers for cell phones to be put in during the school year. It could be used to say we want to expand mental health awareness programs.
Some school districts like Loudoun County already have policies. New this year, elementary school students will be cell phone free.
One size fits all wasn't really going to work.
With access to phones restricted for middle and high schoolers. Gadara says more than 24 school districts already have some sort of policy in place.
And we want to learn from what they're doing, and so that also will be part of the conversation.
And now she says it's time to get everyone off of those tiny screens and onto the same page.
This is data that we can't ignore. And we have children that are in crisis right now. It is time for Virginians to come together and to take action.
So for the next 6 weeks, this is your opportunity to weigh in. Virginia's Education Department is putting together listening sessions. We'll post a link on WUSA9.com. Now they're going to present their guidance by September, and schools will have to adopt policies following that guidance by January 1st.
Yeah, try and figure out what works best.
Yeah.
It's tough for us adults sometimes too.
It
to put our
is.
phones down.
We know what the school system wants to do. Now we have to hear from the parents
Yep.
and see what they have to say
If I need
too.
to say, I'm sure.
All right.
Katie, thank you.